previous video that I'll do another video to rank all the performances at the just ended VGMA from the worst to the best. 13 artists performed on the stage that night. Some performances were good, some performances were bad. So yes, this is the ranking of all the performances, and these rankings are based on stage presence of the artist, whether the artist was able to use the stage properly, movement around the stage or whatever. Also, mic and breath control. How the artist was able to control the microphone, whether it was too close to the lips, we couldn't hear anything, or too far, we couldn't hear anything. And also breath control, whether they had their cardio in check, whether they were panting too much into the microphone, whatever. Also the general sound of the songs performed. We know the songs already, but performing it and, giving us a live performance, how does it sound? Yes, also whether there were technical hitches and how these artists were able to maneuver these technical hitches. Also, we are looking at the enjoyability of the song or enjoyability of the performance, and whether the performance was leaving a lasting impression on the viewers. Also, we are looking at how well the song or the performance can be remembered for the right reasons, because we remember a lot of performances and some of them and also the general overall performance of looking at the stagecraft and everything. These are the criteria that Alatia and I have sat down to discuss, and we've come out with the ranking from the worst to the best. So yes, let's get into the video.
Welcome.
Oh, baby, let's get into the video. I'm the headless YouTuber, there's headless reactions. Alatia, Yanko. Now, the worst performance of the night, the worst of the worst, was the MCs.
Bon arrivé.
Now, I don't know what the MCs were doing. I don't know whether they decided or they planned this, or it was just on stage that James Gardner decided to start it, and they also improvised. But whatever it is, this one was singing this one was singing this, another person was singing something else.
I say a good evening to you. Nah? Welcome. Wezolo Akwaba Bon arrivé.
Now the ending was just a mess, and it was all because James Gardner and Bellamundi skipped the first stanza and they were singing the ending. Meanwhile, Sarkodie was singing the beginning. You know that song starts, welcome, Wezolo Akwaba Bon arrivé. Welcome, Wezolo Akwaba Bon arrivé. The first one is V, the second one is V. So when they were singing it, Sarkodie was singing V, that's the first one. But the two of them, they decided to sing what? V. So for that, Sarkodie was right, they were wrong.
Bon arrivé.
So yes, that was the worst performance of the night, but yes, there was a disclaimer.
And while we clearly are not musicians, and that's why the voices are not...
Now let's move on to number 13. 13 artists performed, and the last, with a very mid performance, below mid. Lasmid was here with number 13 performance. Just his performance, everything was wrong with the performance. First, there was some theatrics that went bad.
And we call Lasmid!
Let's go!
The whole thing was supposed to look like he's at home and he received a text message from his friends telling him, let's go and party. And so all the text messages should have been projected on the screen, on the big screens, and also on TV for the people watching at home to see. But it wasn't, so the whole thing looked basabisado. not show. It's no. He was miming. They were playing the song and he was singing along. Now, what beat him was the offbeat that he was singing. Lasmid was singing offbeat.
Killer me, please don't stop. I'm the mother you need ASAP. I'ma give you what you need full stop. Are you here to stop making?
And it's because there was some delay in the song reaching him. Now, according to emotion controller, it's called latency. The song being played at the auditorium, it reaches his ears late. Meanwhile, it is reaching the mixer into the TV early, and that's the reason why he had those technical hitches.
And I'm wanna give you full pressure. Every minute you made them kill your shine. Everybody wanna be your man's side.
That singing was no good at all. That singing was no good at all. And he was performing a Friday night, oh yeah. But he was performing it as if he is regretting, like it's a Monday morning, oh yeah. Like it's a Monday morning.
Like everybody's watching, go ahead.
Now, he should have dropped that jacket. Dropped the jacket. The jacket was obviously a hindrance. He went there to perform, but I don't know how they planned it, and he also didn't improvise.
Killer me, please don't stop. I'm the mother you need ASAP.
If you are putting your hand in the jacket and your hand is not going, throw the jacket away. Throw it away.
And I'm wanna give you full pressure.
So yes, that's Lasmid at number 13. Now moving to number 12. Kiddie. Kiddie's performance has been ranked number 12 because yes, we appreciate his efforts, making an effort to come and perform, even though we know that yes, he is not well. Now, Kiddie was obviously tired, like he was not in his element. He was not 100% okay, but Kiddie decided to come and perform.
If I tell you, say I'm okay, I lie. Everything I feel in my heart and soul.
He didn't sound like he was singing. In fact, it sounded like he was talking, like it's a talking singing. You know the way if you are singing, your singing voice is supposed to be silky and whatever. His voice sounded like he was just talking to us.
Listen, many men them I won't make a fall. Jaja guide me as so I stand tall. Tall like the highest mountain. And the river inside flow like a fountain.
Also, his voice sounded stressed, like he was tired.
Let them not say they can't touch my destiny.
The choreographers were also just standing there behind him, and they were just holding the mask while he was singing.
If I tell you, say I'm okay.
And they were just standing there with, the thing on their faces. Now, they didn't make good use of the stage.
Did we come here to party or what?
Oh, we came here to party, but your performance is boring as your Your performance is boring. We know what Kiddie can do. We know Kiddie's capabilities, and this wasn't Kiddie. The Kiddie we know would have taken off his shirt, would have done some dancing, ginger the girls, jump around and all that. We saw what he did in previous VGMAs, so yes, we know that this is not 100% Kiddie, and that's why we are ranking Kiddie at number 12. Moving to number 11, medical. Now, the whole idea of, medical's performance seemed nice. It seemed okay, fine. Your performance, you were supposed to come like you're a president of Stubborn Academy. You come and give a speech, and after that, they did the whole set and all that. But in executing the thing, AJ Sapon was trying her best because per the plan, she was supposed to be this enthusiastic reporter who is happy about a medical coming to perform, or a Stubborn Academy president coming to address the nation. But the mic, no mic.
Who's here at the Arena for the first time ever. President of the Stubborn Academy is actually going to be addressing us, and I see the car club, ladies and gentlemen. The man himself is about to address the nation.
Now, the mic was just bad. The mic was bad, but still, she tried. And the talking was too much. Medical, if the Yango is here, get down and perform it. But the talking was too much. She was trying to describe everything. In fact, Let's play the better impression. Watch this video.
But we see the car approaching. We see the younger car approaching right now. And in there, ladies and gentlemen, we have the president of the Stubborn Academy. And we're about to get him in there, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I think it's going down. He is about to descend from the car, medical, and he's moving to the podium to get it.
Yes, he's coming. He just inhaled oxygen and exhaled carbon dioxide. His heart is pumping blood. He's moving. Yes, he's moving. He's going. He's taking one step, another step. Why am I describing every single thing he's doing?
Like, what's that about?
It's okay, she begs. She's begging. Now, Medical's performance he got to the podium that they have prepared for him with all the microphones, TV3 microphone, Yango microphone. All the microphones were there except the actual microphone he was going to use to perform.
Please, ice.
And all these are technical faults from the organizers and not from Medical himself. Now let's get to Medical's performance. Medical was tired. Medical needs to start exercising. Medical, you need to start hitting the gym. You need to start working or out and doing cardio because you got tired too early. In the first performance or the first song or say the second song, you were already tired. Even before we got to Stubborn Academy, you were tired.
See me like you know, see I look me. Talking to my nigga wallet through the boss. I did 3, he did 7 like a boss. Stevie doesn't come over to your road. We go enter everywhere, we not gonna need visa.
Also, why are you shouting? Why are you shouting? Medical was shouting so much.
Swatting, nigga do nothing. Niggas go talk about nigga do nothing. Man, niggas sprinting on the passporting. I just been doing this every day, 24/7. I be getting no money up. This thing I know refugee, yeah, man, put me in scary, you put me, get money up. I get money day, I get in the day, I get in the day, I get in the day. Too stubborn for your liking, sweat.
Performing at an award show is different from performing at, let's say, Pent Hall Week or to university students at a park or, all those things. It's different. Now, at an award show, everyone is seated. They might stand up and all that, but you know that you're performing for the live audience and also production on TV. You don't need to shout. The microphone has been tuned to your voice. Stop shouting. So yes, Medical is ranked number 11 because of this. Now, moving to the number 10 performance. Gyakie is at number 10. Now, Jackie's performance was quite good. She was giving some Rihanna vibes. It was nice. She started the performance calm. And also she used the stage nicely. She had a set designed for her somewhere where she finished performing her first set in the middle of the stage. After that, she moved all the way to the other side to perform, and the emoji at her back was scaring us.
If not to say, make a thing for your love, I'll go do for you. If you break my heart into pieces, you know I can't find these pieces.
Gyakie has very nice songs. Her songs are always nice and beautiful, but when it comes to her performance, she ruins the songs for us to the point where she had to ask us,
I'm not feeling the energy in the house. Can I feel some energy in the house tonight?
oh yes, we are also not feeling your energy tonight. We are not feeling your energy. Performances are all about energy giving. You give energy to the crowd and they give you energy back. At first, when they mention your name performing Gyakie, they give you energy. Yay, they cheer. And then when you come and start performing, you take that energy and give it back to them. That's how it's supposed to work. So if you are not feeling the energy, then it means you are doing something wrong. Now, Jackie's performance was kind of dull.
It's like there's something running down.
That her song, Something, it's a very nice song, but her performance of it made it dull. And when it gets to this down, what is this?
Listen to this part. Down, down below.
I thought she was coming to say something serious. Not knowing she's coming to say what? Down, down, down. Aye. And this is why she's at number 10. Now moving to number 9. Fields from Nigeria. Fields has been put on number 9 because, one, there were technical hitches. When he was announced to come and perform, the dancers came. They started performing, they started playing his song for over a minute. He wasn't on stage. Whatever it was, whether technical hitches or whether wardrobe malfunction, the microphone wasn't working for him, whatever, it got to a point that he had to test the microphone while his performance time is still going. And his songs are being played. Dancers were dancing. It's now that he's doing what? 2, 2, 2, 1, 2.
To make some noise, welcome on stage, Feel.
This DJ Toyo.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. If you fall in love, Kelly satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not happy, I just want it. I'ma show you right. And I've been
Then he called the DJ to bring it back and he came on stage finally. But when he came on stage, he made sure he brought the energy. He made sure that he didn't let, the yawa at the beginning bring his energy down. And he delivered and jammed the crowd.
Yo, DJ Toyo, run it back one time, man. Yo, VGMA. It's insane. Let's go. It's good to be here, Ghana. My name is Fuse, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Let's go, DJ Toyo.
Nobody go sign. And you know everything I do is nobody else concerned.
Let me hear you say.
One good thing about his performance is he's already known. As in the songs are already known, they are already favorites from the crowd. And because of that, the halo effect or whatever, it's like hearing your favorite song. Whether the person is performing it badly or not, you will dance. And so people were dancing. Now the bad part of his performance was the fact that he was miming. He came to play the song for us. The song we all have on our phones. He came to play the same song for us, and that's a no-no. Bring the instrumental, you there, fine. We understand that he is not in Ghana, and because of that, he can't always be here to do rehearsals, so fine. Bring instrumental and come and give us a live feeling. That is what we are calling for, so stop miming. Now, at the end of his performance, he did some small a cappella to make sure that he walked out when the cheering was at its highest, and that was good.
Nobody go sign, buddy. And I know everything I do is nobody else consign. Ghana.
So yes, number 9 is Feels. Moving to number 8.
You promise. Original. Hey, Papa.
Number 8 can promise.
Misunderstand me or not me, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Kim Promise came on the stage. He was already tired when he came. He came on stage, I think it's the boots. The boots were too heavy.
And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want me, I'm okay.
Now when he started performing his song Terminator, the vocals he was given there, Kim Promise, that we know him for, having nice vocals on stage and all that. But when he was performing Terminator, the vocals was not vocaling at all. But still, when he was performing the Terminator, the vibes were solid. And he was doing the punches. So yes, he got some points for the choreography and all that. When you're performing and you're giving out choreography and you're able to match with the people or the dancers, it's nice. That's something Mr. Drew does effortlessly. So yes, Kim Promise got some points over there. The pros of his performance was he activated his new song, Una, Abia Terminator. He activated that song nice and he had some dancing moves and also he was coordinating with the dancers. of breath, and also his breath control was bad.
You know they live to impress nobody, not that they doubt my thing. Them forget, so only panya nyame. Oh no, yeah.
And the last song that he performed, he mimed it. He was doing miming. And miming is frowned upon, and that's why King Promise is at number 8. If you are performing at an award show such as the VGMA, please don't come and mime, because we already know the song. Come and give us a live performance. Thank you. Number 7, Episode. Episode has been put on number 7, even though he should have ranked higher than this because of some small factors. Now, before his performance, they did some drum line and, you know, some rendition of Osibisa, All Will Be Happy Again. Episode came through with some energy, and also his performance of Atia was nice. But some of the cons in there of his performance was he was shouted at some places, especially when it got to him, your friend saying, talking about rude boy ranking. I think he got emotional, and that was where the shouting was too much, and he was quite exhausted after his Avatar performance, because you know he was exerting a lot of energy, so he was tired by the time he got to Avatar performance.
So we not gonna leave back. Tell them that now go see me. Them now go see me. Alright then, one if you're not turn back. Have the way you think, try to be like Johnny, yo! What you doing? Alright then.
Now some of the pros of his performance, the energy as usual, you know, episode gives you enough energy, and also paying tribute to Rude Boy ranking. That was a very good move from Episode.
You wonder why I stained my blood? This is for Rude Boy ranking. If you know you love dancer, please put up your hand like this.
Number 6. In fact, let's say from number 6 to number 1 for part 2. I don't want this video to be too long. This is part 1. Now, part 2, we'll talk about number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so make sure to check out part 2. The link is in the description. And I don't know. Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, it was part 2.